Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
What's up, guys? It's your favorite Martian here, and welcome back to another episode of our Minecraft Let's Play. This is part 2 of our cave spider spawner farm. So yeah, let's go ahead and crack on with working on it. Let's go. Alright guys, so this is what I have done. Just cleared it out just a bit more. And now, my theory is that I want all the spiders to wash in, kind of like feed underneath this platform right here. And then I want them to come up to about right here in the room, preferably like this block, somewhere around here. I want them to come around. And this is where I want to be able to kill them, right here in the middle of the room. And then we're going to have just a bunch of chests and stuff and storage all around and stuff and some cool features. I think I'm going to make it a little bit like underwatery type feel instead of the generic, you know, cave type dealio. So we will see. But I have a question for you guys. So do you guys like this floor or this wraparound, corner round, whatever you want to call it? Do you like it with the stairs, or do you like it with the birch, or with the acacia, with the loggy thingy, the stripped? Is that what they're called? Stripped? Yep, stripped acacia logs. Oops. So let me know. Do you like the stripped acacia logs, the regular acacia planks, or the stairs? I think I'm gonna leave it be for now, but personally, I think I like this better just because it has a bit more detail and context or texture to it, and it kind of aligns with the stone brick, so I think I might keep that. But now we basically just need to start on the mechanism to get all these guys into the water. And actually, I need... Oh, okay, I have one bucket. Alright, I need another water source, Pretty sure there's another water source somewhere around here. Alright, now that we got our water, we are going to do... Oof, I need signs. Because I don't want to block this wall off, because that'll then decrease the spawning amount for this area of the spawner. And then if I block it off here, it'll decrease the amount of there. So maybe if I just get some signs. Do I have any oak? I don't have any oak. Well, I want to keep my acacia, just in case I actually do decide to keep doing it with acacia, because I think it actually is looking fairly nice, to be honest. I like the way that it looks. Okay, so what if I just... Okay, that should be everything. And then if I take these... right like this. Okay. So that should be washing it right to the middle. That's actually quite loud. Let me turn this down. Hopefully you guys can still hear relatively well. Can't even see the water moving. Is that because I turned all of my animations off? There we go. I like seeing the water move. It makes it just easier to work with. Okay, so we're gonna do that for all sides real quick. Okay, I have all the water streams in. And that has been fixed. Now, I'm hoping that if the spiders do spawn and they go over this area, that they will catch this stream right here, and then eventually, you know, they jump up and everything. So they should get caught in one of the streams, and they should be fine. Should be being the key word. Now I have to figure out, how do I want to run this? So I know for sure that I want the spiders to come up right around here. Now I gotta figure out how to connect these. So I guess best way to do that, let's go ahead and dig that down. And is it this one? We'll figure that out in a moment. Okay. Let's take that back. Okay, we should be able to send them in a 1 block gap, I think. Possibly. This is gonna be a lot of figuring out, guys. Okay. So now that we're here with the this other one, where does the other one line up to? This one. This one I'm gonna have to fill in quite a bit of blocks for this one. We gotta figure out a way to cycle them around each other. I think this actually might be good. So if we have like one main water line from this guy going here, and then we're gonna have some water extender type deal things, which I'm gonna need iron bars for. Okay, let me get all of the resources ready for this one. I'm gonna need to fill in this whole area with stone. So let me do that, and I'll bring you back as soon as we're ready to start making the water stream. Alright, hey guys, sorry for the cut in the video here, but I did have a bunch of recorded video here for you guys, but I did not like the way that it turned out, and I basically just completely ripped out my whole design anyways and completely changed it. So right now, we're actually in the nether. I'm going over to there to get some soul sand and some glowstone and quartz and stuff. And as you can see here, I ended up finding a nether fortress as well. We'll save that for another video, so that'll be nice. But yeah, so I didn't like the way the video was turning out so far, so I scrapped that footage. And then we are just basically starting off, and I'm gonna show you guys basically the finished product and explain exactly what is going on. And we still have to do a designing of the farm, so that is one reason why I went to the nether as well, to get some quartz, because I really like quartz, and I think it'll be a good implementation in this acacia and kind of rustic type vibe. I don't know, it might change it up to maybe something else. We'll see what works. So yeah, again, sorry about that, guys, but yeah, here's the rest. Alright guys, so I have finally finished up this farm. Ow. Great. Can't go that way, I forgot. But yeah, so I finally finished it up. I got all the stuff and things ready. It took me a lot longer to do this than I originally anticipated. And the farm is actually a lot simpler than I, realized. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go into spectator mode for you guys, so that way I can show you guys everything. So basically, alright, so let's show this farm. I know it might be a bit dark for you guys. But yeah, so they spawn in, they go into this one gap, just like we had it before. But then instead of going into like a stream extender or a water extender like this way, I just made it to where they instantly hit this soul sand, they bob up, and then they go straight up this water canal. Once they go into this water canal, they go over and around the corner here. Once they go around the corner, they hit this same type of water extender that we were doing. And once they hit that water extender, they just go straight down into this area right here, my killing chamber. Now, the reason why I had to add these two water sources here on the sides was because this water right here where it was connecting, it was kind of like pushing a bit sideways, so it was like going into the block a little bit. So like I originally had blocks right here, and when it was pushing sideways a little bit, for some reason the spiders would get caught like right here on the block, and they would not go into there. So I opened up the area a little bit more, added some water, and then now they can go straight down into the killing chamber, so which is nice. And then I basically did the same thing on all three sides. So they just go in, They hit the little water source block with the soul sand that makes them want to go up. So then they go straight up into the water source up here. They move over into the water extender, which moves them back into there. And it's the same exact thing on this side. This one's just a little bit different. So this one just comes around the corner into a water extender. That water extender takes it and it goes around and into the water elevator. Then it goes up the water elevator and then directly straight into the other water extender and then all the way down into the killing chamber. And I do have my volume like basically completely down right now because of the fact that these spiders are just so dang loud. Like if I even crank it up to a 15, might be pretty loud. I don't know. Let's see this. Alright. My audio is not working for some reason. Hello. Okay, I will fix that in a little bit. But yeah, so now the next thing that we got to do is we are now going to work on getting all this stuff up and ready to go. I got my little platform here that I need. And one thing that you need to know is that with this farm, whenever you kill them, it's like you can't really quite gain the XP that well. Oh, shoot. Wow, you can gain it right here? No way. But yeah, either way, you want to have these ones. You want to have trap doors like right here as well, because of the fact that if you don't, you will be close enough for the spiders to hit you, and that's, you know, that's no bueno. Crawling like a spider. But yeah, so one thing that's a good idea to do is just remove the side over here, and then you can have a half slab. One thing we will need to do is we'll need to add some hoppers, get that down, and make them go into like a chest, maybe like down here, a few chests right there. 3 hoppers, 3 double chests. That'll probably be good. But yeah, so I'm going to crack on with getting all this filled in because I want the floor level to be right here on this block. So I'm going to fill all this in with stone, and then we are going to get started on making this room look nice and pretty. So I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, I had just completed pretty much this room. I still got to do the floor. I have a somewhat idea of what I wanted to do, but I wanted to bring you guys in just a little bit on this little design concept that I'm going through. And actually, contrary to popular belief, guys, like this takes quite a long time to figure out, you know, the exact way that you want something to look. It takes quite a bit of time, and hearing those spiders is actually really annoying, so I'm gonna just turn that completely off. Hopefully they don't sneak out and attack me. But yeah, somewhat, I'm not exactly 100% sure what I want to do with the ceiling just yet, but I know I want it to be, oh, I have some bricks on me. I know I want it to have like a staircase going up a floor. Oops. Kind of like this one more time, and then I want to bring in some slabs. Then I want to kind of make the roof kind of like this, but make it go up every once in a while in certain areas, and just make it look kind of like it's like an actual cave, and then like actual stuff fell down, and then like here I can give you guys like a quick rundown of it. Okay, so we got just a little bit of an area, and then what I want to do, I want to grab this. I think that's really about it. Okay, so let's grab some slabs, grab a few stairs. Where's andesite? There we go. Let's grab a couple stairs as well, and a couple slabs. Okay. So my little theory of how this is going to kind of work is kind of, I didn't mean to take out that block. I don't want to do it like super symmetrical, so I need to make sure it's kind of wonky. Otherwise, it's gonna look strange. This is really, really weird looking up and doing this. But yeah, also I will have like a light somewhere up here. Maybe like right here. Maybe I'll put like a glowstone or something like that. But yeah, so let's get like an andesite. Like an andesite, toss a couple up there. Then let's go ahead and put like a stair. It's like this stuff, it takes a little while to try to get used to. Just building like this, it's very strange. Let's get like a cobble stalactite is what I believe they're called. Stalactites, stalagmites. Get that one sticking out a little bit. Let's fill that side in with some stone. Let's add in. Why do I feel like I don't have enough? Oh, what did I just do? I do that. Let's add in another one of those. Let's put a torch up there just for keepsake right now. I don't know. Something like that. Something of the sorts, but I feel like it's not quite grabbing the attention that I wanted. So maybe we might need to bring it out just a bit more. Might need to like raise the roof up some. Something like that. But yeah, so that's an idea that I had for the roof. I'm still working on it. Still working on seeing what I want. We'll see. We'll see. And then as for the walls and stuff, one thing I know for sure that I wanted to do, if I have my white stained glass. Where are my bones? Here they are. Bones. Okay, let's grab a little bit more glass. I love white stained glass. It's probably my favorite glass. Okay. Maybe we'll try it right here. I'm gonna let it inset just a little bit. Okay. Let's take some stone brick. Eventually, whenever we get vines, we are in a jungle. I can go get vines whenever I want. So what I'll do is I want to make this kind of like a sewerish kind of look. I want the walls to be like cracked and mossy cobblestone or mossy cobblestone, mossy stone brick and stuff everywhere. And I think it would look actually extremely interesting. Okay, so let's do that. Now let's get what if I do I don't think that's gonna look right. No, I didn't think so. Want some sort of, you know what I'll do? Ooh, I got an even better idea. All right, so, well, actually, I have to use full blocks, because otherwise it'll just look really weird. So we're gonna go ahead and inset this basically by like 2 more blocks. Well, technically just 1, because this is gonna be our back wall, that second one that we just dug out. Okay, so now what I'm thinking is there we go. Boom. Okay, so what I'm thinking is that what we are going to do is we're going to go over to the sea and we are going to mine up and try to find some coral and stuff, but that is going to definitely be for a later episode because I know for a fact that there's no coral around me. So what I'll probably do is put a little bit of light down there at the bottom. And that'll be that. But one thing we can do real quick is we need to... Let's just shove all this in here for now. What I do also plan on doing, guys, is I plan on actually moving down here all of my stuff. Just at least for temporary purposes until... I want that stone brick. There we go. Just at least temporarily, so that way we can... Am I still missing one stone brick? Okay. But yeah, so I do plan on moving down here, so that way we can actually have a home. Eventually, I will make a good old upstairs, or a house up top, eventually. Okay, so what I do want to do is I want to wire all of these lights into one block, and if I remember right, okay, cool. You can. Oh god, wow! Look at all those spiders. Can I hit them all? See, what's funny is that I can't hit them with my sword, but watch this. Boom. Bow hit. Watch, I'm going to destroy that one block, and they're all just going to flood. It's going to be crazy. We'll just add a couple. There we go. Okay, so we're going to connect all these up. It's just going to be really janky. And one thing I just realized is we need some repeaters. Oh, man. Do I even remember the repeater recipe? Man, it's freaking redstone. For real. Why is it not showing that? Is it because I've never created one? That's triggering. Triggered. No, just kidding. All right. So yeah, we are going to do. Where should we put this button? I want to put it in a relatively close spot to this. So maybe we will add. Let's do 2 buttons to keep it symmetrical. That doesn't actually look too bad. Maybe we could add more buttons throughout. Maybe that'll look all right. So if I put a button there on the bottom half. Question is. Okay, so I would have to take it out of this block, but then you can see you can't really see that too well. So take it out of that block, make that a full block. It should power this block here. Will that power that? Yeah. Oh. Oh, that ain't that big of a deal. That'll be fine. And if we connect it up like that, we would technically actually need a lever there until I would need to build a T flip-flop, and having a T flip-flop with just regular pistons, it takes up a very big block space. So I'm not going to do that. Okay, so how many does that light up? Not all of it. Not all of it that way or the other way. Okay, so if I put... I'm going to need another redstone repeater, I see. Well, actually, I think if I... How far does that reach? Does that reach? Okay. So let's change this up. Oops. That does have to be there. And we'll do right there. Brilliant. Eventually, we are going to add some more lights to the sides because the sides are a little bit too dark. And what we do need to do is we need to add a water canal right up at the top there. But for now, I think this looks really nice. Looks quite spectacular, and Ew. Ew. Ah, it's okay. We'll figure it out. What we could do, we could probably go down there. I don't know. We'll figure that out at a later date. But yeah, so I'm still gonna do the roof. I think we're gonna leave it as a work in progress for now until I get a better idea of what I really want. And then I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna move all of that stuff up top off camera, and I'm gonna move it into like these walls here. Alright guys, I think that's gonna be all for today. If you guys enjoyed the episode, leave a like, comment, and subscribe for some more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.